Hello everyone, this is Red Dude. Don't forget to drop a comment, it might be featured in the next video. What's the secret to good sex? NSFW, libido is a huge part of it. Everything is sexy when your libido is through the roof, and nothing is sexy when it's down. You can improve your own libido by taking care of your physical and mental health, especially reducing stress. And you can also improve your partner's life and subsequently libido by helping them with the same. Part of libido is innate, though. I've always had a pretty high one. My late wife was in retrospect nearly asexual, even though I reduced her stressors around the house by doing pretty much all the chores. I know this because the only one that I picked up after she died was emptying the dishwasher. But if we had sex once a month in the last decade, it was a good month. At our peak over 40 years, we averaged 3 times a month. My current partner has libido that matches mine, and we can have sex once or twice a day. As a guy, best way to not come too fast is keep your dick out of the equation until she's begging for it. You got hands and a tongue, use them. Also choose positions where you are in control. So if you are close to climax, you can switch it up. Definitely get her off with non-PIV activities before diving in. However, over the years I've found 2 decent approaches for effectively stemming off pee. 2 to 3 drinks. This is the optimal level where I am confident, not sloppy, and just a little desensitized down there. Never had an issue with pee at this level. But just a tiny bit, not even enough for an appreciable ejaculation. This is very much a feel and experience thing, and I doubt it works for everyone, but in my 20s, it basically brought me to post-nut sensitivity while retaining an erection and not actually ejaculating anything. Note, this works best under some specific circumstances. A. You recently came. Have a wank before date night so you don't have a full shot glass of swimmers banging at the door. B. It's a serious girlfriend on reliable birth control. You don't want to fuck this up with ons as cooming at all significantly into a condom will cause enough slippage that sex will suck from that point on. C. You are in your teens or 20s. I've just passed 30 and this little trick has now burned me once. If you get the intensity wrong and you coom somewhat, you may just go limp. I know method 2 sounds nuts, but I suffered from serious PE tendencies over arousal and basically used this my whole 20s to have a very solid and satisfying sex life with long-term partners. As a man who's neither particularly gifted when it comes to size or stamina, I've found a good rule to abide by is to just make sure you make your lady cooms before you ever enter her. That way, even if you end up being a 2-minute to win it kind of guy, everyone's still got theirs. Also, toys, lube, and variety never hurt. Also, don't be afraid to laugh at something silly during sex. If I'm comfortable enough around you to want to be naked and stick my dick inside of you, then I should be comfortable enough to laugh at an accidental fart during a quiet, sensual moment. It's not that serious and it's much better to stop the moment a bit and require you to get back to the mood prior than to ruin it with awkwardness. I've never come from penetration. The best sex is when a guy gets me there before penetration. Then I still have all the feel-good chemicals floating around while we get him to where he wants to be. Best of both worlds. In a long-term relationship it's about keeping things sexy. Foreplay and lots of it, dirty and flirty text messages throughout the day, dancing in the living room. Also a partner who wants to please you, that's very important. We are in our late 60s, been together a quarter century, and it just keeps getting better, less frequent, but that once a week is so darn good. Discovering that your partner is the right sort of partner for you. I mean, yes, 2 people can have good sex, most likely if each is trying to please the other during their naked times together. The idea I'm trying to convey is about having a partner who you can share your secret turn-ons with so that you can act out with each other the things, ideas, fantasy situations you would masturbate to when you're alone with your own sexy thoughts. This may not be the answer alone, but maybe one part of it which can make good sex even better. I think this is great. It allows trust within each other and a different level of comfort to be able to experience these intimate moments, find out what works and what doesn't, and who knows, possibly find a new favorite. Trust is huge. My partner and I are in our 30s, and she recently discovered she likes the whole sub-dom dynamic in bed. Turns out I'm just the first person she's trusted enough to try it with, and it's been a secret fetish of mine for years. Open communication, enthusiastic consent, and listening to each other's body language is definitely the way to go. Currently sleeping with a guy who kinda has a small dick, and when I saw it for the first time I had low expectations, but his enthusiasm makes the sex better. He gets really into it and love to focus on me, and it just conquers the fact that he kinda has a small dick, plus he knows how to use it and is so confident with it, kinda turn on. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, consider checking out my other content.